For those of you who don't know, I do Monday streams. I used to do Monday streams every Monday at 6 p.m., but I changed it to 4 p.m. So we'll see how today's ones goes because it is a different time. And from now on, it's going to be every Monday at 4 p.m. Hello. I'm going to wait for a few more people to see what we want to do today. Also, like I like that I changed the time. Even if I think people hadn't voted for 4, I probably would have switched it to 4 because it's more daylight, and also I don't feel anxious after I get off, so I won't be having to rush to do things after, like I normally do, after my doing my evening streams. So we'll see how today's ones goes. Also, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm okay. Lucky to be alive. I can tell you the story, but hold on. Back to what I was saying. For the poll that I have, there's currently a poll up for voting when you want, what date and time you want the live stream for 1,400 subscribers to be. It's either next Wednesday or next Thursday. So we'll see. Right now, it looks like next Wednesday is in the lead. So I guess once this week is at the end of the week once whatever the result is at the end of the week, that will be the decision because I'd rather not keep it too close to when I want to do it and make the decision then. That would be not a good idea. Um, what do you guys want to do? Because I know you're the only two in here right now. I'm not really sorry that I switched the time. It's better for me. You voted already? You picked Wednesday? Both of the days would be good for you. Looks like I think everyone's picked Wednesday. All 3 people that voted picked Wednesday so far. We'll see. And also for the people that are new to this channel, my Saturday streams and my celebratory streams are going to be sub only because I'm trying to keep the trolls and haters out because I don't want that on this channel. Like, I already don't like it in general. This is a safe space for me online and other people's safe space, so I think that is a good idea to do. People I don't like it, I'm sorry to you, but that is what was going to happen. So yeah. How are your guys' day? Both of you. Oh, hello. Yeah. So, man, it feels like it's really hot in this house. I don't know why. But, oh, to my story of how I thought I was gonna die yesterday. So, tip number one, do not ever, this is a thing you should never do. So since I know this, which I already knew, don't ever use bleach and ammonia on the same day together in any place you're cleaning, especially in enclosed space. Because I did that, I lost my sense of smell for a little while. My nose has been bothering me since then. I could have died, which is very terrifying when I think about that. Can cause a lot of different can cause permanent damage to your nose, your lungs. Yeah, I, yeah, just don't. So if you're gonna use something that has bleach in it, do not use something with ammonia on the same day. Do not do that. Yeah, when I nose was like, when I couldn't smell certain things, I started freaking out because I was like, oh my gosh, did I ruin my sense of smell? Especially since I have a heightened sense of smell. I was like, oh my gosh, like, what did I do? In my gut, I knew not to do that, but I didn't listen to my gut, which is a bad thing. If your gut tells you something, typically listen to that. Yeah, just listen to your gut. Oh, thanks, Mildred. I'm glad I'm okay too. Um, yeah, so my nose, maybe if I sound nasal is probably why, because I don't know if I don't think that the sensation building in my nose has come back, because it does still kind of feel, it felt numb at first, which is creepy, but no, you don't need to apologize, it's not your fault. It's my own fault that that happened. I had asked my dad at first because I watched that. I don't know if you watched the Monk episode where they had this bleach product and this ammonia, and the guy was trying to kill them off because I think either Monk stumbled on something he wasn't supposed to or something else. But I remember that episode, and so even if you have a little bit of bleach and ammonia in the same area, it can make this noxious gas that can actually, turn into something that could kill you. I forgot what it's called. Some kind of but yeah, do not do that. What I'm gonna from now on, since this whole doesn't happen, I'm going to be doing yeah, do the mirror one day and do the sink the other day. And this wouldn't have also, it's not my sister's fault, but she bought something that had bleach in it for our bathroom. It's not, like I said, it's not her fault. Um, and I used that, and then I was like, Mariah, it's fine. You could just literally you can go from cleaning the mirror to cleaning the sink, and you'll be fine. But mistake number one: don't make the mistake again. Also, one thing I do like about doing my stream at 4 instead of 6 is I have a lot natural light in here, better than like actually having the better than having the light on. It looks better to me personally. I like how it looks. You've done that more than one. Oh, crud, Nick. Oh my gosh. Oh, and hi, why do I feel like your name sounds familiar to me? Matt. I wonder if, I wonder if that's one of my first subscribers. If it is, well, that's awesome, but I don't know. Um, yeah, it's actually literally the light from outside my house. Because the windows are open. um, but yeah. Because I was like freaking panicking like yesterday because I was like, it's been like several hours since this happened. Why can I not? Like my senses, since they're heightened, I was like, what's happening? Why can't I smell the things I'm supposed to be able to smell the way that they normally come to my nose? Like, yeah, that's just how my brain is. I know people are like, what, Mariah? It's not. This is normal for people. Like, they just smell things regularly, and unlike mine. So I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I know now. Hello. But point is, I'm just gonna. I just need to trust my instincts when I think, oh, Mariah, don't do it. Don't do it then. Like, I sometimes doubt my instincts because they don't always benefit me, to my opinion. Yes. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Anything happened to anyone? Anything interesting happened to anyone today, or I guess in the start of the week? Because yesterday's the first day of the week, I guess. Even though some people say it's the last day of the week. Um, I'm giving it a whole week to see if my nose like decides to bring all my all my the way I smell back. Wait, are you saying that because you? But for me, since I'm a very rare, I consider myself a very rare. The way things attack me or I like things harm me, it takes longer than most, or I get the rarest thing. Like with the side effects on my medication I used to take, the rarest thing happened to me. Same with my getting having my allergic reaction. I have the rare. It's very rare to have it. So I'm just gonna give it a week or a little bit more than that for my sense of smell to come back. Because I feel like because my senses are heightened, it's gonna take a little bit longer. But I hopefully I didn't lose that. But we'll see. And that's the reason why I was worried because I have like my sense of smell is really really good. So like when someone in the house turns the gas on, when cooking, I can smell it. So I'm kind of terrified that I need that sense to come back because if something is to happen, I can smell it. Because I typically, if there's something in the house in my parents or my sisters don't smell, I smell it and I can go to it immediately. So I hope that comes back. I'll be upset actually if it doesn't. Well, thanks. That's really nice, Natalie. Natalia. I'm sorry, Natalia. Actually, I have a former classmate whose name is Natalia. Um, uh, Thank you, Nick, because I was not about to answer that because they were trying. That's literally why, because of that person. It's literally one of the reasons why my Saturday streams and my celebratory streams are sub only because of people like that. Huh, I'm thinking. What was I good? Oh yes, people should watch this show. I still need to catch up on Doctor Odyssey, but I'm still worried. Okay, so I caught up on The Rookie, and it's really good still. I'm really terrified to watch. I'm scared to watch. Um, 911 and what's the show? La 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 la. What's I gonna say? Oh yes, 911 and what's my other show I want to watch? Doctor Odyssey. I'm scared. I'm not really scared to watch. Oh, thanks, Nick. I'm literally what I've been doing is I'm telling myself, Mariah, if they don't have nothing nice to say to you, just ignore it because I know I have a really bad temper for people that don't know me. I may look like a sweet person, but my temper is actually really bad. The Rookie is amazing. My sister. A funny thing is, my sister didn't used to watch the show. Uh, you don't like Tim. Tim is an interesting character. Tim is his character. I feel like tries to always like pretend he doesn't want something or act a certain way to like. I feel like he's trying to off put something else, which I don't quite understand. The funniest episode I gotta say I liked was the one where they had their alter egos with Lucy and Tim. That was like God. I know, of course, I know they were both doing both the roles, but I like that episode because you got to see them in a different way. So I thought it was very interesting. The one that made me oh my gosh, the one where the most recent one of the most recent ones, I guess after the last three, I was so like literally scared that I was scared that James was gonna die and then uh Nyla was gonna be like, oh my, she was probably not gonna be able to cope well and then have to go like into the hospital. Thank God that didn't happen because that was the whole thing. I think the villain who was like escaped. I think her name is Monica. I'm curious to see how they're gonna pull her back on the show. Like I want her to be back on the show. That lawyer. I think her name is that lawyer lady who seems she is very wicked or whatever. That's the way best way I can describe her. She has a wicked role. Oh, you're watching it right now. Yeah, I like Lucy and John Nolan's character the best. Oh, hello. I don't think I've ever seen the Red. Well, I can't watch the Red. I don't have Netflix. Um, I saw on British show and I can't remember what it is. It looks really good, and I can't watch it, of course, because I don't have BritBox, so I can't watch that. Dang. And honestly, sometimes I wish I like had have like you could have shows from different places. Yeah. The guy who plays John Nolan was the guy from Castle. I didn't watch the show Castle like that, so I didn't really know much about that show. The the show Paradise is really good. I swear. Oh my gosh, they're having a second season. It was supposed to only be like I think it was supposed to be like only a mini series, and I think they made it into like a whole thing that's actually gonna be like another like it's actually gonna that show is good. Um, the way the way it ended was really intense. The first season ended was intense, man. Oh my gosh, I was like, wait, they said because someone hinted to saying that it was gonna be someone we knew, but I didn't expect it to be that person because he didn't seem like he was like a important character. And then they showed like the backstory of how he became the way he was. Well, I haven't. 911. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to know the 911. The 911. I know that there's supposed to be a crossover for that and Doctor Odyssey. I don't. I'm worried. I heard that only Angela Bassett's character is um Angela Bassett's character. Hold on a second, guys. Angela Bassett character is only on the crossover there, so and by the way, guys, I'm not the one who said about welcome to the live stream and you have to subscribe. I didn't say that. Someone else did, so that's why I blocked that person. I don't know who that chatbot that chatbot thing is. I have no idea who that is. So, um, but and you're fine, Nick. It's not your fault. What was I gonna say? Oh yes. Dang. Oh yes. I said I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the because the last part that Doctor Odyssey stopped on is that what's her name on the show? Avery was pregnant, but she didn't know who if she was gonna keep the baby or if she was gonna keep the baby if it was Max's or Tristan's baby. She didn't know because they had had a threesome on the show. So and then they were trying to. I think Max wanted her to keep the baby. Tristan said it's her decision because she was also trying to become like a doctor too on top of the show. Like, I didn't even know that there's never been a chat bot in my there's never been a chat bot in my live stream. So I think someone actually has the name chatbot on here. Someone had the name, so that's probably what it was happening. Yeah. And I've done several. Okay, I've done a lot of live streams since last year, so I think it's more oh someone created that name. But yeah, The Rookie is a good show to watch for anyone who. Yeah, I didn't think it was a real because the reason why I didn't think so is because thank you, Nick. I was about to get them. Oh really? You've watched me since 2020? I didn't even know because I wish I could tell. I wish they would tell me who's watching. It doesn't have to tell everyone else, but I wish they would tell me who's watching because I didn't know you've watched me since 2020. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. What shows do I watch now? I need to finish watching Switching Gears. Need to catch up on 911, but am I scared? Heck yes. Because they said people are leaving, so I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with that. Um, Oh, and thanks, Mildred. Appreciate you. Because I didn't even see the second message they said. I saw the first one. I didn't see the second one. Um, have I watched Severance? It sounds like a good show, but I've never seen it. I feel like it. I feel like I like a lot of mystery shows, which is ironic. Well, I guess it makes sense because I do like a lot. Like I like a lot of true crime. I watch a lot of true crime. My sister and my mom are like, Mariah, you need to stop watching so much true crime. Oh, I have two sisters, but that's not the point. My one sister told me, Mariah, because I start it coming in my subconscious when I'm dreaming and makes me like I told them the reason I watch it is because I like justice being served and I need to know what happens out there in the world because I like, need to know and I don't feel bad for watching. It's like the more they tell me not to watch it, the more I have to watch it. Yeah, it's I know for you. I feel bad, Nick. The things I oh yes, people that haven't watched only Murders in the Building, you really need to watch that show if you like true crime. Oh my gosh, I swear. Oh my gosh. Nick finally caught up. I can't I feel like if I give away the premise like of it, then people are like, what? If you stop chatting. Well then yeah, do that then. Let's see. Hello. Oh, back to so I was reading what you said. You said if you stop chatting, you won't. I don't know what that means, but Brad doesn't know what that means. But okay. Yeah, I do say my name in third person, so not actually a lot, which I'm not sorry about. It's part of being Mariah, me being Mariah, or being me. What else am I watching? I'm watching stuff from the '90s too. Like, Family Matters and what is the other show from the '90s? I was watching Living Single and oh hello. Um, what else? Darn, I watch a lot of things. Was watching before I came here. I was listening to some music because I was like, Mariah, you got to prepare your brain because I don't know what I'm coming into, because sometimes some live streams are different than others. Nick and Mildred, if the message that is in the health and review is appropriate, you can push it through. If not, you can block them. Just just saying, because I don't click on those messages because sometimes they're rude. Oh, thanks, Nick. Appreciate you. Oh well, I'm glad you say that. You never seen me before. Well, I'm glad that you came today then. For anyone who's new here, I do have a poll up for what day and what time to do the live stream for getting to 1.4 K subscribers. Just so you're aware. Right now, at least before I came into this live stream, it was in the lead for Wednesday at not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday at 2. Oh, you too. I appreciate you, Nick. You just like you're on it, and I don't have to say nothing, which makes me happy. Can I play a song for your birthday? I don't know how to play songs like that. I don't know what that means, nobody. What do you mean by what you're saying? I'm not sure. Can you specify that? People, I'm thinking. Well, I'm glad you like my videos. I have YouTube Shorts, long form content, live streams, unplanned videos, which means I didn't plan it beforehand. Yeah, I don't do my location because there are people that are weird, and I don't trust people. There are some people that are weird, and yeah, I don't even want to talk about that. That people say weird things in here, like they're gonna call the police on me. I'm sure someone said they knew where I was. Like, no, I'm not giving my location, like my specific location. I'm not giving that out. Um, oh, thanks, Jerry. Appreciate you. But because I feel like I've had like possible potential online stalkers, I won't do that. Particularly to protect my family. They don't deserve that. Um, do I play my own? Hey, bats, be nice. And I'm only giving you one warning because I don't do bullying on this channel. Um, yeah, I don't give my personal information to people. Yeah, I don't do that. Yeah, very careful. Oh, thank you, Mildred, for both of those. Um, and the only reason I said be nice is because I don't do bullying on this channel. I've had my own personal experience with bullying. Not online, but in person. Um, and I won't have anyone doing that to this safe space. Uh, Thank you, Nick, because I know exactly what they did. Disgusting. Maya, don't get mad. Don't get mad. You can do it. You can do this. Sorry. 'Cause I have to sometimes rein myself back in because like see what I'm saying? People are just weird sometimes. Like and I also think because some people think for female streamers or any female person that streams or does any kind of content that all they want is male attention, which is not true. And also they just want like you to have sex with them and what. Nick is awesome. So is Mildred. Oh hi, Happy Mac. Um, you said you can almost predict. Yeah, well, I know what they did. They purposely switched the F and the W on purpose, and I can still read it just because they put it that way. Um, you said I do know my worth. I do know it. Had a lot of people that are sometimes try to destroy my worth, but I know now that not to let them. Like when I first started doing the live streaming, as the trolling got worse, even this year and a little bit of last year, I used to let it get to me personally, but now I don't. I try not to take it personally because some people are jealous. Some people just want to try. One thing my parents and people have told me, they try to get under your skin so you can react, and that's what I'm not going to do from now on. I try not to. Certain things may come up because I'm holding it a lot and then it explodes, but other than that, no. I don't really care what your friend says. Your friend, like I said, um, I don't. Is that supposed to hurt me? Like, I know who I am. I'm Mariah, and well, I realize YouTube isn't for the weak. Maybe that could be another reason why I'm so strong because of my bullying. I've gone through a lot, feeling worthless, feeling like trash, feeling like I didn't need to exist, suicide attempts, suicide, ideation, all of that. Understanding what that's like. Um, so yeah. Mildred, I don't think that they meant anything harm by that. I think they were just telling me what happened. So, but and it's not your fault. You probably didn't know that. Um, People say things all the time. People have called me things that racist. I've been racist stuff, sexist stuff. What am I supposed to do? Like I'm gonna be who I am. And the people that bully people obviously think really poorly of themselves. What I've got to say. You think she made the right move? Okay, you're fine. As you agree, if you two agree, then that's fine. Um, um, I lost my thoughts. You were close to doing the same. Okay, okay, Nick. You and Mildred are fine. I'm not mad at I wasn't mad at Mildred, but I can't always tell if people are being sarcastic or if they're being genuine. Because I just took the statement as it could be a genuine statement, but I don't know. But also, I am also autistic, so I can't always pick up the nuances that most people can. Um, so I don't know. Uh, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, this is literally what it is. Like the bullies I've had, they hated themselves or they were jealous of me for no apparent reason, which I don't get. Like I do know one of the bullying started because I got to do something over them, which if I had known that, I told one thing I tell my parents all the time, or I've told them in the past. I said, if I had known that was going to cause that, I would have just let them do it, so I don't have to do it. So I wouldn't have had the feeling worthless and like less than and having all these self-esteem issues that should have never happened. So yeah. Um, I honestly I do understand jealousy. For most of my life I have been jealous of my sister, but that's also there's personal reasons behind that. It's not her fault. I know it's mostly because of my disabilities and seeing how hard things always were for me and simple for her and I would be very mean. I know I wasn't right in the way that I went about things, but because we were so close, we were very close in age, so it was like, oh my gosh, it's like she can do this so simply. Why do I have to struggle? Um, so I didn't handle most situations very well, and it impacted our relationship in a really bad way. And so yeah, I can't go back and change the past. That's the one thing I wish I could, but I can't. Um, I'm not. One thing I will not say is I'm a perfect person because I'm totally no, I'm not. I'm very flawed, and I did a lot of damage to things to each of my relationships in my family that should have never been done because I took a lot of anger because the anger and bitterness from feeling less than and like having to do all this stuff and unfortunately because of how school is and how it's performance based and when you don't succeed in a way they make you feel bad even though they don't actually make you feel bad but through the accolades and all that other stuff that you're like, oh my gosh, why can't I get why can't I do this the way I need to do it, and not have to go through all these hoops and whatever to get to the goal, kind of thing. But now, well, my mom is always right. I just need to listen to my mom more. I do not listen to her. And my mom was like, Mariah, after you get out of college and everything, these grades that you and all this performance crap you were trying to work for does not even matter. Like what you were doing, all this stuff you were doing. I'm not saying it doesn't matter at all, but it doesn't matter it doesn't, like, for example, if you get your first job, I'm not saying that stuff that you use wouldn't matter. I'm saying that the stuff, like the like having to outdo someone else, like, that doesn't really matter. You still have your values and morals and stuff. So, like, what was I gonna say? That shouldn't matter in the scope of things. I didn't even read their message, Mildred. I have no idea what they said. Oh, I kind of wanted to read it though. Um, yeah, I do. I do agree that um, we all go through hardships that shape either us for the better or for the worse. Sometimes it takes you a while to get through all the muck and the mire that you went through in order to change, or you have to go all the way down at the bottom and then you have to build yourself back up. Honestly, I feel like I've done both, honestly, in my life. I went through the muck and the mire that I've caused, and then I went all the way down, having to build myself back up into the person I am. I'm in the U.S. Yeah. Um. Oh, hello. Um. The one thing that makes me surprised about this whole channel, I'm surprised that people from all over the world come to this channel. It actually shocks me. Because that's the one thing I told my dad. I said when I first started this channel is what I wanted. I wanted for people that were all over the world to come. I wanted people from all over the world, because I know disabilities are not just in my country. They're in different countries. They're in, like, Africa, the UK, like Australia, different countries, Asia, Europe, all different continents, and all different countries around the world. I did know that, and that's the one thing when I see people, like, from Europe, if neighbors talk about, I've had neighbors talk bad about me that used to live across the way. Um, yeah, I didn't really care to be worried about it. You can subscribe if you want to. Nothing's on. I don't. If you want to, you sure can. Well, hello. Aw, it's really nice. I like your name. Um, for anyone that is also new to this channel, you don't have to subscribe. You can if you want. Why would no? I don't do that. There was no point. It would just make me get in trouble. They also moved, so I don't care for that. They moved like years ago, so I don't have to worry about that. Um, it, no, you don't need to do that. I'm good. They're not worth it. Um, I don't even know where they live, but I really don't care. I wish my other neighbor would come back. I liked her. Um, on my one side of on my hold on right side, my neighbor over here. I like her. I liked her, and then she moved, and I just want her back, and I'm not sorry. Um, because I have people that make me feel like she's one of those people. My family makes me feel safe. My best friend, my ex-boyfriend. I liked Miss Beverly when she lived there. Um, I try to be a good person. I'm not the best. I was not. I think a lot of the trauma formed me into a person that I did not like, and came off as really hateful and mean, because I do have my moments, a lot of the time, and I know some of it could be because of my disabilities, others traumas and things. I just like when neighbors, because she was our neighbor for over, maybe, she moved in, was it 22? So like 16 years, I think. My point is, she was my neighbor for a good amount of time, so I was like, I got used to her, and so when she moved, I was devastated when she moved. Honestly, I know my mom was like, "Rah, it's fine. People are gonna move. It's their choice." But I just kind of felt sad. Because she lived there next to us for a good amount of time. And so I'm like, and this is literally, I say to my mom, this is why I don't. This is why I try not to um. It's hard for me when some people, let's see on this. Some people I feel safe around immediately, others I don't. Like my dentist is one of those people I really like. I love her. She's been my dentist since I was a kid, and she's awesome. I love her so much. I know people like they don't like her. Just I liked her when we were kids, and well, I'm sorry that happens to you. Yeah, I don't do well with loud sounds because of my misophonia, and yeah, I get irritated by sounds that I can't stand. It's a thing. Hello. Uh, I feel bad that people have been getting blocked, but I can't really help. That's not my fault. But at the same time, I understand why it's happening because people are not, um, are being like a little bit, maybe not more like not behaving themselves. Obviously you see I talk a lot with my hands, which is probably what you would have never seen. If you had known me as a child and a teenager, you would have never seen me talk like this. I barely ever talked much, or definitely not to people. I know that's because I'm autistic. I definitely don't tend to initiate conversation. I don't like it. I definitely, when I was a kid, when like people would call, if there people would call and I have to answer the phone, no one else is around, I'll run away from the phone. I'm not sorry. I still don't like phone calls now. I know it's an autistic thing. If I have to make a phone call, it just like stresses me out to the point where I'm like, Mara, we just have to do this and get it over with, even though it's like an extra anxiety on top of yeah, everything else. I also have ADHD, which I realized after being burnt out from my last job. So know. I didn't think I realized. I mean, I knew I had something else on top of the. I was certain I had something else on top of being autistic, but I did not think it was ADHD. The first person who told me that they thought I had ADHD was one of my coworkers. I'm fine. Uh, then I was like, yeah, you don't know what to talk. I would tell her she don't know what she's talking about because back then I also didn't know there was different forms or different kinds of ADHD out there. I did not know. So I was like, yeah, Mariah, you don't have that. That's not true. Thanks, Nick. You said you personally wouldn't trust most of your neighbors. Some of them are good people. Hmm, that's good, but yeah, I just really appreciated her. Like, after she was, it was weird because the reason I think I had another new respect for, her is when my grandmother died. It was several months after her husband had passed. We were going, yeah, Mariah, you can do this. It makes me upset when I talk about it, so bear with me. When we were going to the funeral, because my grandmother didn't live in the same area where we had to go to the funeral. I think it was either someone in our family forgot to lock the door, and it came over and locked it for us. To me, that tells me something about somebody. She is a genuinely nice person. I've never met someone like that. It's probably why I liked her a lot. I never met anyone that, like, when they're grieving through the loss of their loved one, they come still have kindness for someone else. Uh, I didn't even read what they said, Mildred, so I guess we're good there. You said, well, I don't know. ADHD affects people differently. I know mine affects me differently than most. Like, when people look at me, they're like, Mariah, what? Oh, the extra shout out. Good thing I was paying attention then. I was in my little zone while talking. But I don't know many people like that, like that genuinely would like care about their neighbor when the person like passes away. My neighbor was awesome. Like I miss her so much. I told my mom, I said I need her to come back and live in the house she was in, and and the people that live next to us now can go back to wherever they came from. I know that's mean, but I know that's mean, but I'm not trying to be mean. I just miss her a lot. Is all. So you said you have this one crazy woman in the neighborhood. Oh, I don't. No, I'm not gonna even say nothing, Mariah. Just don't say anything. You're good. Just don't. I know I read what you said, but Mariah, just be nice. Oh, um, the name for what? Sorry, I read what you said. I'm not sure what you mean. Looking for the name for what? Fast buck. I don't like how that sounds. It sounds too close to another word, but never mind. And as if you didn't know, I am very impulsive and don't have social filters, so I tend to say what comes to my mind, which is not everyone likes it, which I don't feel bad for because it's part of me being me. Um, what am I trying to say? Uh, you're fine. What do you mean you're seeing wait, what do you mean you're seeing what I'm seeing? I'm confused, Nick. What's happening? Is something I missed? Because I don't like missing things. It's a thing. Yeah, don't say it. I'm kidding. I know you wouldn't say it. Oh man. Yeah, I'm saying when I said it, it sounded. Let me shut up and go past the topic. Let me go past what I just said. Nothing. I didn't say nothing. Wait, why did you do that? Mildred, why'd you do that? He wasn't doing anything. Me and Nick were just realizing something about his name. It wasn't. He didn't do anything based on what I saw. Oh, hi, Scovy. How are you? Wait, are you still going to your trip Are you still going on your trip in April? Oh, good. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate that. No, just not your fault. No, it's something I noticed when I said it. It's nothing to do. It's not. He didn't do anything. The person didn't do anything wrong. It was just something when I read something about the name, it made me. Never mind. Let me skip past it. I do wonder if that's the ADHD side that saw that, because probably the autistic side wouldn't have probably cared anything about it. You're fine. He didn't say anything. No, he didn't. I promise you, Mildred, he didn't say anything wrong. And it's not your fault. No apologies. No, you don't need to apologize. But I will apologize. Fast Buck, if you're there, I'm sorry about that. What was I saying? What the heck was I saying? I lost my thought. Um, la 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 la. Oh, okay, go ahead. Um, what was I talking about? I literally lost my whole thought. Um, I don't know how to say your name. You don't ask him, you ask me. Um, and I don't allow new subscribers or new people in my chat to become mods. If you've literally only been in my chat once, I don't allow you to. I do not allow new people based on what happened back in December of last year. I don't allow new people that literally just came in this chat to be mods for a particular reason. Nick and the other people that were in this chat know exactly what I'm talking about. It's normally when you're on here for months. when you're on here for months, that's when I do that. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate you. I'm okay. I was telling people earlier how I almost died yesterday, but I'm okay. Hopefully, I'll get my sense of smell back. All the way, because it's somewhat there. But you know, you're Nick. You don't have to explain to me. I saw. You're fine. You don't. You literally don't have to explain that. I saw it. You're trying to do both you and Mildred are trying to do what's right by this channel and by me, which I appreciate. Um, oh, you mean on yesterday? So I was using one thing I do know. Okay, I'll give you the backstory. So you're not supposed to mix bleach and ammonia together. I didn't do that. What I did was use ammonia for my for the mirror in the bathroom, like the Windex, whatever, which has ammonia in it, and what was I gonna say? Oh yes, and then I used the stuff that my sister bought. Has bleach in the cleaner. I use that, and it can those two things together can create a very potent or very dangerous gas that can actually it can if it was worse than it was, it would have either knocked me unconscious where I would be in the hospital, or it could actually most likely can kill you, and it can lose you can lose your sense of smell permanently or temporarily. I'm hoping I lost my sense of smell temporarily, because I can smell things, but just not as clear as I normally, not as good as I normally can. I'm hoping. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh, you got it. Thank you, Nick. I was literally about to push it. Um, sorry, I missed what you said. And my bad. I did not read what you said at all. I'm so sorry. You're writing who's Solana you talking about? Oh, you're talking about that Karen lady. Wait, I think your name is Liza. But if I said it wrong, my bad. My bad. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, good. Wait, she calmed down. Well, I'm glad you called the cops. That's what you're supposed to do in the situation. Well, I'm proud of you. That's all I'll say. Hopefully that made sense. I don't know why I talk with my hands. I guess maybe could be a stem now I think about it. A stimming thing. Rather than messing with my hair or like biting the inside of my cheek and stuff. Uh, I know one of my stems is touching my face. I like touching it. I can't help it. That's literally the worst thing. That was the worst thing about when where you couldn't touch your face or anything when COVID when we had to wear the where we couldn't touch anything or anything, and it was like I can't do this. This is horrible. Like I swear, that's one thing I really hated. I'm not saying COVID isn't still talking with. Oh, it's a good thing. It's yeah, just another way I express myself. I heard. I don't know. I know this sounds like a stereotype, but that's what I've heard. And I'm sorry for anyone that feels offended by what I'm going to say. I heard that Italians like talk with their hands. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true or not. Uh, I agree. They shouldn't behave like that. But sometimes people don't think when they're I don't know. Sometimes people don't think about the actions they just do. I am very impulsive. So I guess I could be like this person. Not that I would. That's saying I don't tend to think. I just kind of do sometimes. Um, and like I said, I didn't mean to say it as in like trying to. I don't know. I'm not Italian. That's what I said. I've heard that people do that with their hands. Like you're saying it's almost 12 there. Oh, hello to both of you. I don't know how to say the. I'm not sure how to say the name. Is it Zadnika? I am so sorry if I said it wrong. Oh my gosh, I hate saying people's name wrong. Oh, it's a thing, I swear, because people have said my name wrong, so I don't like saying. And then hello, White Spice. That's what your name says. So I'm gonna go with what it says. Um, I don't. Wait, I said. Oh yeah, I said it right. Yes, I love saying things right. Oh hello, Pearl. Yeah. Nick, can you tell me if you look? Can you tell me what is in if you, which I know you can't do both. Hold on, guys. I'll get my. Let me get my. You're fine. You're fine. No worries. 1 second. I want to see something. Would like to see something on this tablet. Hello, and whoever keeps saying I said hi. Well, no worries. I got it, Nick. I realize you're. My name's Mariah. What was I doing? Yes, I was looking up something. Hold on. Nick, you don't have to look up something. I want to do it because I realize you're busy doing this. My bad. I need to be more considerate. Let's see what I wanted to see what the poll is at. We have 3 votes for, so it's still the same. Okay, so we got 3 votes for the 9th. Okay, I'm curious to see if it's gonna be that way at the end. I don't know what you said, Nick. I'm not sure. Oh, it was something they wrote in the message of that was held in review. I'm glad that it tells me message held in review, so I don't have to click it if I don't want to. What was I thinking? It looks like if it stays like that until Sunday, I'm gonna be doing yeah, we're gonna be doing it on next Wednesday, which is intense but awesome. Wow, in this stream we've already gotten 6 new subscribers, which is insane. Um, I'm very. I think you're right, Nick. I think this channel will be over 1,500 subscribers before the end of the month. I mean, the end of the year. That was my goal to get to, and we're literally not that far from it, which is insane in my brain. Because I remember when this channel used to be at 100 when I first, like the first few, maybe first few couple of years when I first started. So I'm really shocked. Like, um, yeah. What's Cypress Hill? Or is it Cypress? Sorry if I said that wrong. What's Cypress Hill? Is that a place? And if my chat, and I wish there was a way if this chat stops working. Hopefully, the only good thing about my tablet is if the chat stops working. It's a group. Never heard of it. You said it's a rap group. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Oh yeah, anyone that's new to this channel, I actually do have art for sale. That I actually make. If you want, so you can look at it. And they're both my art for sale is on my Patreon and my Coffee. Uh, for anyone that wants to look at it and maybe buy it. You don't have to. I never pressure people to do it. You can if you want. I'm glad you know what it was. Sigma. Is that your name, Sigma Wolf? Sorry if I say things wrong. I do. I am also on top of being autistic and an ADHD. I also am dyslexic. So I try to do my best with words, but it may not come out right. I never intentionally do that for people that don't know me. I just be myself. I don't really know how to be anything else for myself. I know for a lot of years I didn't want to myself. Probably felt ashamed to be myself. Another reason why I didn't want to be myself for a long time. Yeah. I'm trying to think. La 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 la. Oh yeah. Also, the topic for unless it changes, the topic for the celebratory live stream is going to be because this was voted by a poll is writing a poem with my community's help, which would be people that are on here, but it won't be this stream, of course. it will be when I do my celebratory stream, which will probably most likely, based on the results, will be um will be next Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's not. No, it's because being oftentimes when people are themselves when they have disabilities, well, let's be honest, most people have taught this is what most people do is because they don't feel safe and they've been told you're not allowed to act like that, which is what I wasn't told by my parents, but in society I've been told like Mariah, you're not allowed to behave this way, it's not acceptable. So I would act a way that is not like myself. I was masking, emotionally masking my feelings or the way my behaviors because it's not acceptable in society. Um, so yeah, I no, I don't feel the pressure to be married. I want to be one day. I am in my 30s, so that's fine. Fast buck, what do you want me to call you? I don't like calling you that because it sounds like something else. Like, can I call you something else, please? Oh, if I have to say your name, I'm gonna say that. I'm just gonna say FB then because I don't like saying it. It just makes me feel. I don't know. It sounds. It makes me feel like I'm saying a word that I don't want to say. That sounds inappropriate. Yeah, that's what it makes me sound. Do you? I wonder if you know it. No, I don't think you do. I think you just. I think you're just socializing. Uh, yeah, it definitely rhymes with something else. So yeah, I'm not doing that. So good. Hello, I'm not saying that name either. Thank you, Nick, because I wasn't about to say that because to me that's very. Actually, that's an elementary school thing people used to do. I don't do that. Do I look like an elementary school student? No, I'm a grown adult. I think the reason they did that, Nick, is because I told them I'm not making them a mod. I think that's why they got mad. Which is not my problem. Um, and I gave a complete reason why, a good and a complete reason. And if you can't deal with it, you don't deserve to be on this channel, in my opinion. Um, that is a weird screen name. The one the one that says his name is like Nick, the one with the Nichut, that one. Um, oh, I love that. Like I'm I don't know what I'm considered. I consider myself an enigma because I'm three in one. I have three different disabilities in one person. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I do feel like my I know, especially even when I was talking. This is why I'm following myself now. When I was with my ex, he's an awesome guy, and the reason I say that I am autistic, dyslexic, and an ADHD, or there are three different disabilities. He would always say, Mariah, you're allowed to be yourself around me. You're allowed to be yourself. I always felt like it was all been too much for people because I felt like people were like, always Mariah, you don't need to act like this way. You need to act a different way. Like, so it would make me Mariah. You have to shrink back the way you act because it's not acceptable. So I would always do that. I would even apologize for being myself. And he was like, Mariah, you don't have to apologize for you don't have to apologize for being yourself. You're completely allowed to. And I was like one of the first people outside of my family, because my family tells me to be myself. But I'd never heard anyone really outside my family in person really that says, Mariah, you can be yourself. Of course, my best friend did, but I consider her family. Even though she's not biologically related to me, I consider her family. There's not many that let me be. There are people that normally judge me when I'm fully myself. Some people can handle it, some people cannot. People sometimes think there are motives behind the way I act. There are, I don't know who I'd be if I wasn't myself. Honestly, I wouldn't even if someone asked me if I could be someone without disabilities, I would never in my whole life, I would never pick to not be a person, be Mariah. Like I would never choose to not have my disabilities because they made me who I am. They made me fight for well, my mom was my first advocate when I was young, and then because of what she did, it allowed me to be my advocate for myself and other people that would like an advocate. I don't have to be their advocate. People have told me, Mariah, you were the voice for my daughter who's nonverbal. Like, Mariah, keep doing what you're doing because it's helping people. I did not expect this to be what it is. I didn't expect this channel to even be what it is. I remember when I first started, I was so sad because I was like, I want to help you, but this channel is not going anywhere. It's not reaching people like I want it to. It was never honestly to make a profit. It was more like I want a safe space for me and other people that are like me because we often get shut down and told we can't be ourselves on this channel. And on this channel, I can be myself fully. And I'm not judgeable. I can be judged for it, but I don't have to. I can remove the people that are judging me off here. I don't have to keep them. Like I've had people come on here and telling me their own personal. I've had people coming on here telling me, Mariah, I appreciate your channel because it's actually a safe space where I can open up and be myself. And I'm like, what? I didn't know that. I didn't know that this is what I didn't know that's what this channel did for you. Like, I didn't know that. They're like, thank you for like making this channel. I'm like, oh, I didn't see like literally if I look back almost 6 years ago, almost, and I say almost because I started doing YouTube videos back in um September of 2019, 2 years after I lost my grandma. Actually, I think it's literally 2 years from the burial of my grandmother because I think she was buried. Yeah, actually, it was. It was the 2 year mark of when she was buried. Because she was buried on the 12th of September, and I think that's when I started this channel. Like, I had the channel name for a while. I mean, the channel for a while, but I didn't start making videos until, yeah, until 2019. You've learned not to care. Well, I've learned it through a lot of things, but I didn't always have that. But that's because I've had a lot of emotional trauma. So for me, it was a lot harder to realize what people say. I mean, my mom and my dad always told me not to think about that, but being bullied and going through all that trauma from the bullying and actually physically going, well, not physically, well, physically, I guess, and mentally and emotionally going back and realize, Mariah, all that trauma that happened to you, that was not your fault. You didn't start it. You didn't cause the trauma to happen. So, oh, hello. So, yeah, I think realizing also, even making that video, living outside your brokenness, that helped me in a way to be myself. Um, be myself, and hopefully it helped other people realize to be themselves. You said I've created I created an amazing resource for people to learn. Well, I love that it helps people learn about disabilities, and I love that it's easy for people to understand. I love that. I love the one thing I do love. I love when my mom or anyone in my family will come to me and ask me, "Oh, Maura," like I remember when I first started this channel, like years ago, when my mom would come to me because she knows I love learning about disabilities and stuff, and I look up and research and stuff. And she was like, Mariah, what does down, what causes Down syndrome and, like, other things? I literally went and got my journal, and I was like, because I had all the research in it, and I was, like, presenting it to her, and I felt so excited, because I'm like, I'm teaching my mom something that I really genuinely care about, like, and then I think if I didn't have my disabilities, I wonder if I would still care about it in the same way, because the impact it's had on me, I wonder if it would be the same if I didn't have these. And that's probably another reason why I wouldn't wish them away. I know some people would say some of them would like, they wouldn't want their disability. Even when I posed the question to other people, I still said I want to still have mine. Because they literally make me me. I don't know who I'd be without them. And I know people are like, well, that's crazy. To me, it's not. Oh, hello. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like, it's like if someone said, like, Then even the bullying, I don't even know if I would want to undo that. Even though I said earlier I would, but I don't know if I would because it may also made me it made me not it made me become a fighter for my own self, but it also made me fight for other people. So I do wonder if I didn't have that trauma there, would I not be able to? Because I remember telling my mom the story. Some of you may know it, some people may not. When I was in high school, there's this girl. We're in the same grade. We're still in the same, same age range, whatever. I don't talk to her anymore, but that's not the point. The point is, I remember, and I think the reason it impacted me so much is because what the, I'm thinking like you treat somebody as a human being here. Because I remember this, I don't know exactly what class I was going to, if I was going, it was the end of the day, but there was this person who tried to trip, this girl. She has cerebral palsy and she had crutches. Like, I don't know if you know what the crutches are, the ones that you put in your arms, when walking. And so this person had tripped. I was so pissed. I was so pissed. I was like, "Help! See, this is why I'm lucky I've not gotten in trouble or hurt." I was like, "Why the hell are you gonna do that? Like, you see her coming, you're gonna go put your foot out to trip her." And I see God. I think sometimes God allows people not to come in my path physically, so I don't harm them. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate you. See, I didn't know what they were called. See, thank you for telling me. I swear I didn't know what they were called. I just knew they were crutches that you use. See, I didn't know they had a name. Thank you for teaching me something new, if that is what they're called. But I knew they are. I just going okay. Yeah. So that just pissed me off. I'm like, and I think that idiot went to the person that tried to trip her went to the university I went to. Oh, but that was another story. I just thought they were crutches. I swear. I don't think she ever said what the crutches were. So because I had classes with her in different classes. We had art history together and science together. Yeah. So yeah. But it just pissed me off when I saw when I saw what was that, like how dare you treat her like she's less than a human being. People that do that, people that do that. Thank you, Nick, because I was literally about to block them. Oh, what just happened? Thank you for hiding it back, because like I don't. It's just interesting how when I'm being myself, how some people think it's okay to attack what I'm saying, but I'm not surprised. That's literally how it goes. People normally hate on people when they're trying to make an impact. There are people that you're fine, Mildred, you're fine. Because we were all three of us were trying to do the same thing. I was trying to block him back, and then Nick saw it, and then I was trying to block him, but you already had got him. No worries, you're fine. Um, I'm just tired of hateful people. Like, um, one thing, like even like people like that. I don't think you guys know. Both you and Mildred, Nick and Mildred, you guys are awesome. I love you both. I love everybody that's actually really sweet and kind in here. I don't like the haters or the trolls. And one thing I will say is I know my family, like I tell them about some of the stuff that's like literally like someone saying they were gonna call the police on this house, like and other things. I tell them because it's a safety issue for them. I don't really care if I get harmed. I know I shouldn't say that. I don't because it'd be an impact of what I'm saying, but I don't want them getting harmed for anything I say, even if it's not even a mean thing. Um, that's the honestly that's the safe like because I worry about like the doxing and swatting thing because people do that crap for no freaking reason at all. Like I was telling my dad about this one on this true crime story. I saw this guy randomly swatted like um, the guy like randomly picked some random address and said some dumb lie and said about swatting. Oh, well, good night. Have a good sleep. Uh, just random, and the guy got killed for no reason. He didn't do nothing. The guy lied and said the guy kidnapped somebody, his sister or whatever. And I will not have anybody in my family getting killed for some stupid person's evilness or hatred for no reason at all on this channel. So when I see any kind of thing that seems like it's going to be that, it will be immediate block. Either Nick, Mildred, any of my mods will do it, or I'll do it, because I won't have their safety being penalized. I'm not saying I want my safety to be harmed, but I don't want them to. So, um, I just don't like people putting in threats like, "Oh, I know where you live," like putting things about saying they're gonna call the police on me, which could get me killed. Like as if it's funny. It's not a funny thing. This is how the like people do randomly kill black people for no reason at all. Like if you didn't realize, just because they exist, which is actually really terrifying when I think about it. And because I'm vocalizing it, it could actually get me more. Okay, you said, oh, thanks, thank you, Lorraine. Appreciate that, and thank you. Hold on, hold on, guys. I'm waiting for a moment. Thank you, Nick. Mildred, I know you did that on accident. You're fine. I'm never. What is going on with the sexual comments that keep happening in here? I'm not understanding. Like, what is happening? Like, I know they're trolls or haters or people that are. I don't get what's up. But you're fine, Mildred. No, not your fault. You didn't make the person say that. You're fine. Thank you, Nick, and thank you, Mildred, for the. I think you wait. I don't know what you're saying. Solon. I don't know how to say that. Solzen. I don't know. What, they may have said something rude, which I don't know. But I wish, you know what I wish they would do? They should make for the buttons, if they are there, they should put like a one that's in red and one that's in green, like one that you want. You know what I'm saying? Like mark it so it isn't so hard for you to do it on accident. They should mark it or something. Or they should do like, are you sure you want to unhide this? Yeah, see, I like the stupid. I'm sorry, Riz is a stupid. So I don't care. I think that's a stupid word, stupid thing. I hate it. It means I don't really care. I don't have supposedly I don't have any Riz. So who the hell cares? It means I don't have charisma. I don't give a shit. And I'm supposed to care for what? So I'm Mariah. I'm who I am. You don't like it? Okay, bye. When I lose this garbage, I'm like, actually, I literally look at my screen. And I'm like, bye. That's what I'm saying when I see people leave. Oh well. Well, I'm not made to coddle to anybody. It's so stupid. I don't like some of the stuff Gen Z came with. Like literally, it's not original. Charisma, it's not Riz. What? Where do you? I mean, shut up, Rah. I just think it's. I just come on. You have to shorten the word to make it sound cool. It doesn't even sound cool. It sounds lame. I'm not sorry for saying that. It's called where I said it. Deal with it or don't deal with it. I'm not sorry. Um. So. Supposedly, I'm a yapper. I'm not a yapper. I'm just Mariah, and I really don't feel bad for anybody. Oh, hi, Dale. I like your name. You know, I watching this show. I know you're not the person on the show, but his name on the show, his name is Dale. Um, actually, no, it's more welcome to people that are in a generation below me or a couple of generations below me that say things that are not even original. That's what it's called. Kind of over people trying to make it seem like what I say is mean when I'm being honest. Like I've had people in here come in here, random people I don't even know, that just came to my thing one time saying I'm mean because I'm being realistic. Yeah, I'm not being real mean. I'm being Mariah. You don't like it, then you can go leave. That's what I have to say. For anyone that doesn't like how I am, I don't have to cater to anybody. I did that for 30 something years. I'm not catering to anyone anymore. I mean, it's a safe space for me, but also a safe space for other people. I'm not being rude to you. I'm being Mariah. What am I supposed to do? Be unless you want me to be fake, which I doubt anyone wants me to be in here. Um, Well, some people might want it, but I don't want it, so I don't give a crap. I don't think it, because I suppressed literally suppressed my personality for a long time, and who I actually am for a long, long time. My personality, the way, my mannerisms, a lot of myself, and because I'm fully being who I am, it's all sudden, oh, Mariah's not nice, she's mean. Oh, Mariah's being rude. All this crap. Um, Dale already. I thought I said hi to you. No, I said something. I was saying something about your name. But I was watching the show called The Oval, and one of the characters in the show's name Dale is name is Dale. So it made me think of that when I see your name. Um, it's good. That show was actually really good. The Oval. Um, I don't get this thing I said hi like as in demanding me to say hi back. I don't like that. I literally hate that freaking phrase. And I thought I blocked it, so I don't know why it's still coming through here. Like anyone that says it, it makes me irritated every time I see it. I said hi as if I don't like that because it makes me think you're demanding me to say it. I don't want that. Raya, calm down. Yeah, I'm only on the third season because that's all they have on Hulu right now. I mean, it's actually a really interesting series. The thing is intense from episode one too. Only Murders in the Building is a really good series. I'm really curious to see how um I'm very curious to see how they're gonna start that season from season five. I can't wait for hello. I'm really looking forward to Tell Me Lies coming back and Reasonable Doubt. Those are good shows. I wish Unprisoned didn't get canceled. But it did. That was a good show. Hello. Please don't spam my chat. Oh, you're still not listening. Okay, thank you, Nick, because I was about to block. Mildred! Mildred! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, why? Thank you, Nick. I know you didn't do that on purpose, Mildred. I swear, I told you they need like an extra. Are you sure? Do you want on hide? There should be like I swear there should be one. I wonder if there must be. I wonder if there's a delay between it because it must be. Because I'm thinking, how does that happen? It must be a delay, I think, in the response. Because I'm trying to figure out how that happens like that. You're not slow. It's just that he caught it before you did, and it's possible. Honestly, I probably would have done the same thing. Um, well, honestly, I'd probably be the same. I'd probably do the same thing if I was a mod too. Mildred, I'd probably be like. Sometimes I catch it immediately. Honestly, me and Nick normally catch it at the same time, so he already pushed it where I did. So they really should act like how on things when I'm unsubscribing on things they always say or sometimes they ask, "Are you sure you want to unsubscribe?" I'm surprised they didn't do it on YouTube. I would think it's because it's a big platform they would do it, but obviously they don't do that. I really like streaming at 4. It's better than 6 because then I'd be like, Mariah, you gotta go eat, and then you don't got that much time to decompress and like all this stuff. Because normally after my streams on Mondays, I'm always drained, literally very drained. Um, because I'm very introverted. If anyone doesn't know, I'm actually really shy. Actually, don't. My mom says I'm not shy around my family, which is probably true. I um, I'm not shy about people that I really that I know. uh, well, when I actually know them very well, like my best friend, I'm not shy around her. My ex, I'm not shy around him. My family, I'm not shy around them. Some of my family members I am shy around. That's because I don't see them enough. So there's shyness there. It's an uncomfortable thing. I normally open up when I am a person when I trust people. I open up more. Um, so yeah, I'm definitely a night owl. You said you're definitely alert when I'm a night owl. Like I need to stop going to bed so late, but I can't help it. Like when I watch my true crime, I just keep clicking the next button. See, I need someone to take my tablet away when it comes to my true crime. Like last night, I was watching what was I watching before I went to bed? I think I was watching Little Bill, but that wasn't true crime, obviously. I was watching some Little Bill episodes. Obviously, I'm aging myself because that was in the 90s to early 2000s. And that show came out. Yeah, but it's interesting how much people learn through cartoons. Like I learned love from that show. I loved what's that show? Little Bear was one of my shows. Franklin, like the turtle. I forgot what that show was called. Is it? I forgot what the show is called. It's like the turtle is named Franklin, and he also has all these lessons similar to Land Before Time. That was a good show too, man. See what I'm saying? Back in the day, they had some good stuff. Like good stuff. Hello. You said for you. Oh wait, hold on. I missed what you said the first one. Okay, okay. Actually, no, I read that one already. So you said on one hand, YouTube shows that your weakness, but oh, that's so cute. I love that, Nick. Oh, I did not. I didn't. I don't think I realized you found my channel through YouTube. I thought you found my channel through. I thought you randomly found my channel through. Like you randomly were like looking through like live streams and what you want to watch, and that's how you found it. I didn't know you found me through shorts. I actually started doing YouTube shorts. I think was it? I think every started doing it last year. I think every day last year. I think. Do not quote me on that because I've done so much. I've made so many videos. I literally can't remember if it was started last year or if it was midway, like the beginning of last year. If it was mid into last year. Oh, thanks. What's that mean? YouTube Shorts put live streams in between. What's that mean? Oh, you're saying the YouTube. Oh, you're saying the YouTube and so there's some YouTube shorts and then there's live streams after it and then it's like mixed together. I see what you're saying. I didn't get that at first. Wait, I just realized. Can you guys hear me better? Because I realized someone told me this that the volume on my phone when I push it up, like even when before I'm live streaming, it actually makes me louder. I swear I did not know this. I could have been doing that all this time without knowing. So like you could hear me. So you wait, good. I'm glad you can hear me better because I did not realize that was why I was always so low. I thought it was because of something else. So yeah. I honestly I have a soft voice in general, so it probably doesn't help. That. I'm trying to think. I do want to know. I'm surprised people want Wednesday though about this poll. I'm still trying to kind of shocked about it. Honestly, that people want Wednesday. I thought they'd want Thursday, but they want Wednesday. It's not a bad thing. I'm just surprised. Cause I wouldn't have thought people wanted in the middle of the week. I wonder what will be. I can't believe. Oh yeah. For anyone that doesn't know, tomorrow, and for the whole month of April, which is Autism Acceptance Month. I know people call it Autism Awareness Month. Forget that. I'm not calling it that. I'm also autistic myself. For the whole month of April, for my honest but serious questions, which are shorts, they're all going to be autistic questions. And also for May, which is I think it's Mental Health Awareness Month. For a whole month of May, it's going to be questions based on mental health. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for June. I don't know yet. You said you were going to be away. Oh, so you're going to be away. I gotcha. No worries, Nick. Thanks, Lorraine. I'm just surprised there's not more votes for this. 'Cause normally for my live streams, for my specialized, I do wonder if it's because I said it was going to be subscriber only. Is that why the votes are not as many? I don't know why. But I'm not going to change it. So yeah. I am very curious to see what kind of poem you guys decide. What kind of words you're gonna put for the poem. Right now we're at three votes in total, and all of them are for Wednesday. So yeah, which is actually insane because normally like some of the let me see. Some of them have like the one for changing it from Oh yeah, changing this stream, even if you guys had said you didn't want me to change it, I probably would have changed it anyways. From 4, which I didn't, which I changed it from 6 to 4. We had 6 votes, so that's what I'm saying. Like other ones, I've had 4 votes, 6 votes, 6, 10. It's like I don't know what I don't know anything about rocket launches. Um, RJ, just being clear. And I'm sorry if you hear my neighbors. I ain't trying to be mean, but they're always loud. It's true. It's not their fault, but because they're kids. Actually, when I was a kid, I wasn't that loud. So, but I also am myself. I'm not like anyone. Me and my sisters were never really loud like that. Uh, no, you're fine. Well, you can change it, but remember, Nick, I go off majority. It doesn't matter. I don't really mind whatever you change it. If you change it, that's fine. Remember, I go off majority. So if most people pick Wednesday, I'm going with Wednesday. If most people pick Thursday, I'm going with Thursday. I like doing majority, even though I know I hate people. Some people hate me for doing that. I don't really hate me. And the reason I do that, which sucks kind of, because it means there's an outlier. Um, yeah. Um, how else I'm gonna do what? Oh, you said how else am I supposed to do it? You can't do it. Unfortunately there's no other way. Because I feel like bad for the person who, if people pick I feel bad for the people that pick the one that's minority, but I can't really. I feel like if I did the one that's minority, it's not fair to the people that voted for the other one. Like, cause you're like in the lead. Like for example, now if it was like 3 different options and then they're all tied, I'd just pick one out of the 3. Which actually I might do from now on if I have 3 choices. That's kind of what I did with one of my articles. It wasn't a tie, and then someone made it a tie, so I picked what article I wanted to do. Um, Very curious to see if my one friend, who's also a YouTuber, I wonder if he'll send me the written responses for this video I need to do. I need to record. Because I told him I need them by the end of this month, which is today. Um, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I already have some responses, but if these don't come in before I do the video, I can't add them, which I feel bad because it means if people, especially if people took their took time to create those responses, I would feel bad for not having them in there. So we'll have to see what happens there. I need it if he doesn't send it by tomorrow. I need it before the 6th which was when I'm gonna be recording that video. For which is for the 19th. Oh, also for people that are new to this channel that didn't know, I have a Patreon which is supposed to support the channel. It doesn't right now, but it is for supporting this channel. I have art on it, and all my planned videos and my live streams that I do are yeah, I let them know. I told him twice. I told him last week and I told him today. I sent him an email last week and I sent him one today. Yeah. So yeah. He's also in the UK, so he could be sleeping now, so I don't know. Trying not to pressure him because I know he was having a lot of stressful situations, so I'm trying not. And I also know he's a YouTuber like I am, so I don't know. He was the one that was really sweet and kind and asked his subscribers if they had any responses. He said that they could send it to him and he'll forward them to me, or that they can put them under the video he had. And so even if, regardless of if it does, oh, we're good. Well, I'm good. I don't know about everyone else. How do you say hello, proto gamer? Hello. Sorry for not saying hi. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. I love my response videos way more than my research videos. Because I feel like they're more relaxed. The research videos irritate me only because of my pronunciation issues. And which causes me more stress and anxiety when having to film them. Uh, so yeah. Um, So yeah. Thinking. Honestly, I was surprised that thanks, Nick. I don't really know. They don't have to donate it to me if they want to. If they want to, they can become a member if they want to on my Patreon or my coffee. You don't need to donate to me personally. Uh, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever really had Dr. Pepper. Hmm. Oh, oh, I'm glad your weather's good. Weather is good here. It's just really hot in this house. Oh, and I'm not opening the windows because there's bees like that fly near my window. I know we have a screen, but that's not even. I don't want to hear the buzzing. That's going to irritate me, especially because I have misophonia, so I don't like certain sounds. So yeah, that's a thing because the trees near my window have bees in them, and it's going to drive me insane hearing them buzzing all over and over and over again because they keep hitting into my window. So no, I'm not opening my window. No, unfortunately. Any questions for me? Any? But I know. Let's see. Yeah, it's like in the 80s today. My favorite my favorite soda is between ginger ale and pineapple soda. I'm from the U.S. Appropriate, and also let me specify any appropriate questions because I've had a lot of disrespectful, inappropriate questions. Not that anyone has asked that currently, but we've had a lot of blocking because people were disrespectful, rude, and other things. Oh wow, I'm not surprised. It's been in the 80s lately. I don't know how it is I don't know what its temperature is in New York though. Did we have the storm? We had like a lot of winds, but not. We didn't have a storm recently. At least not that I remember. We had like it was raining, but it wasn't like wasn't. I'm not sure. I don't remember when it was raining really bad, but I can't remember. Um, dang. And I'm sorry if you can hear my mom because she's out in the hallway. I can hear her. Uh, yeah, please stay safe. Good idea. Have I been to Germany? I've never been outside of the U.S. The first place I need to go outside of the U.S. is Canada because my best friend lives there, which sucks because I'm. One thing I said to my mom, I said I worry that because she lives in Canada, they could deny our passports because of this stupid tariff thing between the U.S. and Canada. I'm like, if we get passports, are we going to be able to get them? Because I'm like, uh, ooh, the power went out. Oh no. Oh, I love how when watching my community talk to each other. It makes me smile. I know I'm weird, but it makes me happy. Yeah, I'm with Mildred. Stay safe, please. Like I understand. Like oh, that sucks. The power went out. Wait, did that really? I wait. The power went out like recently, or you mean the power went out when the storm was happening? Because I hope it didn't go out recently. That sucks. I hate like literally the one thing I can't when the power goes out in our house here, I can't sleep. I swear, because I can't do. It's not even the dark. The problem is the dark and no sound. It freaks me out. I can't do it. Like, oh no. I hope you get the power back soon then. Oh. Like I have a thing about power outages and silence in my house. Even if it's nighttime, I don't care. I need it not to do that. Like if I was already sleeping and the power goes out, whatever. But if I'm not sleeping and the power goes out at random, that's not gonna work because I can't. Like literally, um, you said what time is it where I am? It's 5:34 p.m. Or I guess if you want to use military time, it's 17:34. use military time. I know how to do it. I just don't use it. It's so interesting how many new people we've gotten here. And so you're 4 hours ahead of me then. Hmm. Wonder where you live since you're 4 hours ahead of me. I'm trying, because I've never heard of 4 hours. I've heard, actually, maybe UK is 4 hours ahead. Well, we live on the same coast. We live on the same coast, Lorraine. I'm in Maryland, so we're on the same coast. This is why we are the same time zone. Oh no! Wait. Oh, now you're making me want to text my ex. Pronto. You're making me want to text him because he lives in Virginia. I don't know if he lives. I don't think he lives in Westport. Now I have to. I'm gonna have to text him after I get off here now to make sure he's okay. Um. Oh. I don't think I've ever had anyone from Nigeria on here. Nothing wrong with that. I don't think I've ever had anyone from Nigeria on here though. It is it's literally the most busy live stream I've ever seen. Like with people in it. Oh, you're born. Oh wow, you're born. Yeah, I've lived in Maryland my whole life. Um, cool. I don't think I know where Oakland, Maryland is. This live stream is just one that's unscripted, and I get to know my community better. They get to know me better if they want. My Saturday live streams are at 12, and they're scripted. They're normally based on disability related things. This is a disability related channel. And I have planned videos, thanks. I have planned videos which are released every other Wednesday on my Patreon, which are from my paid Patreons. And what was I gonna say? And every other Saturday on YouTube. So paid Patreons get to see it before it comes out on YouTube. I have art on my Patreon and my coffee for sale. My actual art that I've made. What else? I'm trying to think. What else do I do? I have different playlists. I have stuff on true crime, stuff on poems and songs and different things. A lot of different kind of content. I try. I mean, that was even my mom was like, she doesn't understand how people can just be hateful. Not everyone, of course, not everyone. She's talking about the haters when I tell her about the trolls and stuff. Honestly, my family's very protective of me. My ex is very protective. Like he was always, because I would tell him about some of the stuff. I'm 33, which I probably don't look. I know they say autistics look very lot younger, but also I think I have good genes too. Yeah. Oh, hello. How do you say? Is your name Rye or is it something else? Oh, I'm glad you subbed. Oh yeah. Also, I forgot to say for people that are new, also don't rush. One thing I'll say for you, Proto, do not rush your life. I swear. Like when I was a kid, I used to rush my life, and it's not a good thing. You live in the moment. Do not try to rush it. There is nothing wrong with being 20. Like I promise you. What was I gonna say? I lost my thought. What the heck was I gonna say? Oh, hello. Yeah, I know people say I've gotten the youngest I've ever gotten was the youngest I've ever gotten is I look like a child, like 12 or something. Oh, you're really close. You're a year. Wait, 32 this year or last year? Because I turned 33 this year. My birthday was in January. You said, what do I do for work? I don't work. I do freelancing on the side. I used to work with kids, but I almost had a mental breakdown at my job because of this little girl who was very violent. I dealt with violent kids before. I worked with kids that are very similar to me. Only thing is they're a child. Little girl would bite and almost like she literally bit both of my legs. My arm caused permanent marks on them. Luckily, well, I thought they were permanent marks because they were here. Do I enjoy my freelancing? Yeah, I love it. Where am I from? I'm from Maryland. What was I gonna say? I do data entries and other things, and like, well, I'm so sorry you got fired. I'm literally so sorry. Uh. I loved my job. I loved working with kids. I loved helping them. I felt so bad when I had to quit. Like But also on top of the little girl being violent, I had one of my coworkers who was being emotionally abusive towards me because I wasn't supposedly handling the situation right, which is not true. She was blaming me for the little girl's behaviors, which how the heck can I make a child do what she's doing? I can't make her. She was also not even just on top of the violence. She was doing things that was so disgusting. I don't even want to talk about it on here. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Do you rather me call you a different name, Pronto? Because Proto. I don't. I feel weird calling you that. I know that's your, tag name thing, but because I have pronunciation issues, my brain doesn't always want to say that word. Do you mean Australia? You're from Australia, Nancy? Is that what you meant to say? I'm just making sure because my brain is like, huh? But I think I'm assuming that's what you meant to say. Call you, ooh, I like your name, Logan. I'm sorry, sometimes I see names and I like them immediately. What do I freelance? Or are you saying what's freelancing? I do data entry and virtual assistants. I had this client repeatedly. Hopefully, she'll let me know if she needs more help. So we'll see. But I love doing my art. My art is what makes me happy too. But I wish you're a furry, huh? I don't think I've ever heard. I know what a furry is. I don't think I've ever heard anyone identify as one. Not a bad thing. That's your choice. But hello. Oh, you're from France. Wait, can you speak English too? Because if you write in French, I'm not gonna know what you're saying, and I don't want to insult you. Because I feel like, feel like I'm being insulted, and I don't think you'll insult me. Oh, hello. I like your name, Adam. See, I like names. I do. I don't always understand everybody's name, but I like names. I know. No, I do. Proto. I know what it means. I'm just saying. If you talk in full if you talk in French all the whole time, I won't know what he's saying. I do know what Bonjour means because of what's that movie? Beauty and the Beast. Thank you, Nick. I wasn't about to answer that question because it was stupid. See what I'm saying? I don't know what you're saying. Is your name? I don't know what you said, Adam. What did you say? You're fine. You're fine. You didn't do anything wrong, Logan. You're fine. You said, what's the most persistent unanswered question in life? I don't know what that even means, so I can't answer that question. I literally don't know what to say to that. Like, you mean based on my life? Because I don't know if that's what you mean. If you're talking about in all the world, I literally have no idea what to say to that. I promise you, when I say things, I'm not trying to... I already said hi, seriously. Hello. Like, what do you wonder about? I wonder about a lot of things. So I don't know. That's really very general. I need a question that's very specific. I don't... Sorry, I lost my thought. It's fine. What's my favorite animal? Giraffe. I actually have a giraffe beanie baby in here. What did you say? I love my honest but serious questions. I agree. Hello. Do I know who? Hold on. Hold on, guys. You're going too fast. Hold on. Do you ever have intrusive thoughts? Oh, I have intrusive thoughts all the time, but I'm also, I'm ADHD, and I think that's part of it. I don't know who, Nicola. I don't know how to say it. The Joe Kick. I don't know who that is. Sorry. Oh, you like foxes? Oh, cool. What don't you know and wish you knew? Sometimes I wonder about why some people get killed and other why do some people kill other people? Yeah, I know that's an in-depth question, but okay. What does that say? You have ADHD too. I'm ADHD. Oh, thank you, Nick. I really, really appreciate you. People are trying to get me in trouble. That's what's happening. I don't believe in cosmic anything, just to be clear. Um, that's a personal thought. I am autistic, dyslexic, and ADHD. Or I don't know if I'm a twin. Um, because I'm very. I think the having three different disabilities is rare. Probably not as rare as I think, but I don't know many people that have three in one person. I know before, which makes no dumb sense every time I say it. Before 2013, you couldn't have a dual diagnosis, which is stupid as hell, is what I say. I don't care. I told my mom and dad, I said, that's a stupid thing. It is. Because people can have more than one disability in a person. That's like, why was it not? So why all of a sudden we're allowed to have, all of a sudden you said you couldn't diagnose it before, now you can. Why wasn't that always the criteria? You can have more than one person. Oh, wow. Yeah, I have anxiety, major anxiety, and I don't know if I would call it chronic depression or had chronic depression. Um, what's not cool? What's not cool, Mildred? I missed what you said. Is something wrong? What's going on? Is something wrong? Oh, yeah, I understand. I completely understand, Logan. I totally get it, dude. I mean, I do wonder if sometimes if my disabilities cause some of the like depression and other things, but then I think maybe it's the emotional trauma that caused some of the other things. I do understand that. Oh, you mean that? Yeah, that actually is a thing. That's why, and the reason I figured that out is because of the overlap of ADHD and being autistic. When someone asked me to do the video, do a live stream on that topic, I was reading that they said before 2013 that you couldn't have a dual diagnosis, which is stupid as hell because I was a grown adult. I was 21 when basically you're saying 21 years old when they're saying I could have a dual diagnosis. It's really dumb. Like, um, I do understand. Lorraine, we're not going to minimize anyone's um, struggles because I know myself. I do understand depression very, very well. Unfortunately, I've had dealt with it for off and on for 19 years, so I do understand. I do understand suicide attempts, suicide ideation. I've seen all of that. I've dealt with that off and on for 19 years. It's nowhere near close to as it used to be. Like my last major suicide attempt was in May of 2021, which is a great thing. But I know not everyone is in a space where, like I said, not everyone. One thing I don't like is when I've had this happen to me, which pisses me off, by the way. People saying that because you're a Christian or because you believe in God, you can't have any mental struggles or mental issues or mental things happening to you, which is a dang lie, by the way. You're a human being, you can still have these issues, and the only reason I am alive is there's two reasons. God is the reason. One of the reasons is because he let me stop doing, literally let me stop. I think maybe minutes before I lost my life, because I should have lost my life in one of those attempts. The other one is because another one is because he allowed me to let go of my hands, and so I wouldn't do it. And my mom is another reason I have my life. There's people, and I realized, Mariah, you need to get help, and I did get help because I realized, Mariah, I told myself, Mariah, if we don't stop, we're gonna be in the ground, and my parents are gonna be. Another reason I thought really stopped doing it is because someone did this. I don't remember when it was. I think it was actually another reason I stopped doing it is because this guy, he tricked me into believing he was commit suicide um and was playing with me and was saying, "Oh, Mariah, I'm going to harm myself if you don't do what I tell you to do, or if I don't send him nudes," which was never gonna freaking happen in the first place. He had sent me. I was sleeping. He had sent me like a picture of him holding pills and stuff, which was F the hell up. And then the next day, like, I tried to get contact with him and he wasn't answering, which made me mad, because the reason now it makes me mad is because I know he was dodging my crap on purpose and he was alive and effing with me, which is who the does that? Like, who the hell does that to somebody? I had someone else do this thing where if someone else who was my friend, I don't know what happened to him actually. I really hope he's so fine. This is before I stopped talking to him, but or before he kind of ghosted or whatever. He was like, if you don't stay friends with me and my girlfriend, don't stay friends with me and my girlfriend, I'm going to use this weapon on myself and and you're going to be the reason why I do it. And I'm like, what the is this? I was thinking in my brain, is this fucking real? Like, this can't be happening right now, because like this guy who was my friend knew that I already had mental issues, and it literally almost drove me to a point where I almost harmed myself because of what he said. Because he basically basically saying, Mariah, if you, like, literally, I told, and this is when I was from his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend now. I told I told her actually. I said, I can't talk to Chris right now. That's his name. That's his name. I said, I can't talk to him right now because he is trying to drive me to a point where I harm myself. That's literally what he was trying to. I don't think he was trying to do that, but that's what he almost made me do. Because of him putting this face to saying I'm responsible if he has his life or doesn't. And that's not fair to put that kind of pressure on anybody ever. I would never do that to somebody, even if I hated them. I would never say that it's your fault if I lose my leg. That is not my fault. Both of these people who did this to me, I even made a video about it. I made a video about both of those two people who did that to me. You gotta take your dog out? Okay. Be safe, okay? Please be safe. But I definitely, I had to separate. But the thing is, I think the smartest thing I ever did with that situation with Chris and with the other guy, Mason, is separate myself from that. And I literally, for Chris, like I said, I didn't tell him. I'm sorry, guys, I don't know why I did that. I was told his girlfriend, I'm not talking to him for a while. I need to get my head in the right space because it wasn't right. And then for Mason, I just like, I'm not dealing with this. This is absolutely insane, because I say I'm not doing something where you decide you're going to, like, and he was mad. I remember him being mad. He was like, Mariah, I'm mad because you stopped me from doing that. Like, okay, I'm okay with you being mad at me for that. I didn't really feel bad for him being mad. I'm trying to say, I don't want you to do that. Would never want someone to harm themselves because of something I said or didn't say. I would never make someone force me into a situation. Yes, I would never make them force me in a situation, but I would, if it was my best friend, if my best friend ever came to me and said, Mariah, I'm thinking of doing something myself, I would talk to them until I feel like they're in a place where they're not going to do anything. They in there in a headspace. Because I remember this one time, there was one of my major suicide attempts was happening. It was like after I had called my best friend. I was like, I told her, I was like, this is what I said at the time. I was like, I don't want to live. And she was trying to understand my words because I was crying when I was saying it. Because my mom, when it happened, the suicide attempts a few years, well, I guess almost 4 years ago, she didn't understand why that happened because I was completely fine. I was fine. It was fine right before it happened. It was something my ex, not the most recent ex, the ex before him did that caused me to do what I did. I had a flash. I'm telling you, it's literally what happened. I saw this vision. I see things sometimes. I saw this thing in my head. I saw it. This is literally what happened. In whatever vision or something I saw the person, my ex, not the one that I broke up with 2 years ago, the one before him. He shot me in the back of my head, and I was dying in front of my house, and I and the reason I think I harm was when the attempts were happening is because I was like, oh my gosh, I can't get up. I can't get up and save my family. I can't. Like I can't get up, and so because I couldn't do that, I was like, Mariah, like you can't save your family. Like, it literally made me feel like, oh s, I can't, like, because I didn't know, like, literally I was dying on the ground. I saw him move and I didn't see where he went, and it like, freaked me the hell out. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna cause this crap to happen to my family. And I was like, in my head, I was like, if I remove myself, then it can't happen to them. It can't. And that was the thought I had. Um, I said, like, of course, I knew I was already done when this happened. I was already done with him, but he sent me something, and it literally, um, he had sent me something, and it literally, like, that's what triggered the whole flash, and like, oh my gosh, like his truck was like in front of my house. I was shot, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't get up. Why can't I get up? I need to get up to get in the house. Like I didn't even care about my life, whatever. My life was literally, I was losing my life, but I didn't know my sisters, my dad, and my mom were, and that's the reason why I was like, oh hell, I can't protect because I'm very. If anyone that doesn't know me, I'm very protective of my siblings and my parents. And I literally I told them I said I would take a bullet for them. I literally would. If someone was shooting them, I would literally jump right in front of them. So I'm not even kidding. I think people think I'm kidding when I say that. I'm serious as a heart attack. Um, I didn't know. That I would. Um, so that was like what scared me. Yeah, I know I'm not responsible for what others do, but I won't have someone harm my family because if I can help it, I won't have someone help hurting my family because they're being selfish, because that's what it is, selfishness. Why else would you shoot somebody because they broke up with you? You drive to their freaking house. They broke up with you already. They drive to your house and do you think I don't honestly honestly in that moment I thought he could do something like that because he was in the military and I knew he knew how to use a gun. So I was like, nah, this ain't the one. This ain't nah. I'm glad I didn't. He was very emotionally and mentally abusive. So I'm glad that that was over. Yeah, I hope to God he doesn't ever come here because if he does, I hope to God that if I kill him, it ain't my fault. Because if he comes to harm me, then I'm allowed to do whatever I gotta do to save my life. I will do whatever I have to do. And if it comes to me and him trying to get to my family, oh, there's gonna be that. I will do even if I have to die in order for it to happen. I will do whatever the heck I gotta do. It's probably another reason why when I was with my ex after this guy is probably why I always used to think, oh my gosh, I'm sick. I can't be sick because like when I was sick with my acid reflux, which sometimes makes me really nauseous. This guy would always get mad at me, like, why aren't you talking and why are you ignoring me, blah 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 blah. But I already said I'm sick. I don't feel good. Like so every time like with my ex, the one that most recently, I was like, I'm sick. Oh my gosh, is he gonna be like stare? Is he gonna be mad? Because like I literally, why are you mad if someone is sick? And I was like, oh my gosh, I apologize for being sick. He's like, Mariah, he told me, he was like, Mariah, you don't have to apologize for being sick. Because I thought, honestly, I just assumed being sick is normal, but maybe it's not for some people. I don't really know. It doesn't make sense to my brain. Yeah. You know what I thought? I don't know if I'll do it though. I'm thinking like if I ever get to this channel being monetized, I'm thinking about adding a live stream where we can do like a story time because I think that'd be fun. and but I don't know. We'll see. Any other questions? Because I think I'll end it. I think I'm gonna end this soon. I like doing it and see because it's almost 6 o'clock now. So if I had done this at 6, then we'd be almost ending at um. Well, we got a long way, unfortunately, before we get to being monetized. I need 3,000. I need actually like over 2,000 hours. Oh, hello. I like your name, Ashley. Do I know someone named Ashley? No, I don't think I know a person named Ashley, but I like your name. I wonder when I do sometimes wonder when I have kids what their names are gonna be. Huh. Yeah, I know. I'm weird like that. I'd be going. Sometimes I go off in my brain. I'm like, okay, that makes me happy. True crime. Yeah. See, I know, and I watched a lot of true crime. I felt bad because I watched this one true crime. What was I watching? Some true crime, and I was like, dang. I was so sad because the girl, she did everything right, and the police didn't. The police did not take it seriously enough, and she ended up getting killed. She felt even. I felt bad because she felt unapologetic. Oh, wait, I don't know what you said. That's good. Maybe that's a good thing. I didn't see what you said because you said no one saw the comment. Wait, was it a good comment or a bad comment? I like everyone that's in my has been in my stream that are so sweet. If anyone also if anyone that yeah, I didn't see anything. If it was oh, it was about your family. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, for anyone that also again for anyone that is interested in art and would like to see my art, it's under my YouTube bio and the links are Patreon and oh, I love Matt. Wait, sorry, I lost my thought. Oh yeah, Patreon and Coffee. I love the. Is Mad Hatter based on Alice in Wonderland? Because literally what I thought. It's fine. Oh, it doesn't matter. No, things matter. I think your voice matters just as more just mine. I used to say things don't matter when I'm saying things because I feel like people didn't care, but I think every single person's voice matters. I know you're like, what, Mariah? That's all what you're saying in your head, Logan. You're like, what the heck? Um, and thank you for the compliment, Mad Hatter. Uh, yeah. Um, Also, for anyone that wants to check out any of my past, what was your question? If I would rate, let's see. You said if oh, sorry, we said one question. So on a scale from 1 to 10, how much would I recommend? I would say a 9 or 8 or 9. I would recommend it, but it also depends on if you like politically what do I call it? A political drama, kind of similar. It reminds me a little bit. Reminds me of The Oval because that's like a political drama. Only difference is Tyler Perry didn't write Paradise. I like both of them, but also I guess if you like kind of a utopian society kind of thing, maybe. I don't know where it is for everyone. I know for me, I watched it on Hulu, but I live in the States. I know. I think Nick. I don't know for you. I don't know if it's in. Oh, I was gonna say I don't know if it's on Disney Plus or something. I guess it's on Disney Plus internationally. On the in the States, I'm not sure if Canada's included. I literally don't know how that works. If Canada's included in Hulu or if it would be on Disney Plus. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I don't. Wait, you got two songs for me. Wait, to listen to? Number one, die with a smile. That's a good point. That's actually really good. Honestly, funny thing is, I didn't used to smile this much. One of my first subscribers was like, Mariah, you should smile more because he was saying he was like, I have a really nice smile. My dad tells me to smile more. He's right. I should smile. It makes me happy actually. The one thing, actually, the one base. This is based on my today's inspiring thought for mine. Um, you should find one good thing about your day that makes you smile. I do that. I don't always get it right, but there, like, I will even like. This is what I used to do. I would like try to make one person smile a day. Like I made that my goal. Even though that hasn't happened recently, that was one of my goals that I wanted to do. Is make one person smile each day. You remember a few lines from? Also, oh yeah, I think you probably would have liked the stream I did for getting to 1.3K subscribers. I did like a single. I did like not a sing along. I did a thing where I celebratory live stream where I was singing songs. Even though I know people say I have a nice voice, it's I am very I'm very hard on myself. I wouldn't say I have an okay voice for myself, but I'm also Mariah. May you say if you want to, sure, go ahead. Um, I don't think I know what Golden Hour is. I don't think I know what either one of the songs are, but wait. Also, for people that didn't know, back in 2023, I went to my first Paramore concert. It was really awesome, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I got to go with my sisters. Hayley Williams is just as she's really an energetic, seems like a very fun-loving person. Like even in concert, the same way similar to how she is on her like videos, like on the when she's on in Paramore. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know because they even on their like when I watch their videos, like they don't even have they don't even have like their picture anymore there. It's like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a black black background and then like little like three little people that are white. And I mean like the color white, not as in Caucasian. Um and I mean they're not actually people. They don't have faces. So I don't know what they are. Maybe mannequins. I don't know. If you go on there, if you put in Paramore and you look up their channel, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not being racist, I promise. I don't like being racist. I would never want to be racist because I've had people be racist towards me and other people in this thing. So if the world is ending, I wanted. Does that mean I wanted to be next to you? I really like her. I didn't know she actually has two albums. I didn't know personally. I've never heard the second one. Um, she her second one I never heard of it. Like I looked it up the other day and I was like, what the heck is this? She has another solo album. I was like, what? I wonder if she made it and it's only her on it. She don't have any she doesn't have like Taylor or I forgot who the other one is. It Zach? They're not on it. She wrote that whole thing by herself. I need to find that, man. I need to listen to that. I definitely never heard of this, Logan. I never heard this song in my life. I love her solo. I love her solo album, a lot. What do you have? Did you have anything else you wanted to say, Logan? Because I didn't want to end the stream when you said you wanted to tell me that. I'm so glad for the people that are new. I'm very curious to see how by the end of next month where this channel will be because it's continuously growing, and into it. I never thought it'd grow this big, honestly, which is insane to me. But I do think it is growing as big as it is because of my honesty, my brutal honesty, trying to help people. Oh, okay. The reason I asked you, Logan, is because I cut people off on accident when they were trying to write in the chat, and I felt bad. I really did feel bad. Oh, thanks. I think I'm gonna end this stream, but I appreciate each and every one of you. You're very welcome. What was I gonna say? Oh, thanks. And what is my? Let's see. So anyone that hasn't voted, please vote if you would like to decide when I'm doing my live stream for reaching 1.4K subscribers. I'm sorry if you heard that because there was a bee hitting into my window. The scripted live stream for Saturday is on. Hold on, my brain's trying to think. Trichotillomania, which is insane because Nick, I think, actually suggested this topic, and I can say the actual name, which is insane because it's a mouthful. And then, of course, on Mondays, I always at 4 now instead of 6 for anyone that doesn't want to know. And Nick, if you see Chill, let him know if you see him. If I don't see him first. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. I do wonder if you, Nick, and Chill are gonna do that during Darts thing. I'm still rooting for you. That. Oh, you too. Have a good week, every single one of you. And hopefully you don't get too many pranks tomorrow, which is April Fool's. I don't really celebrate that. I'm just saying. So yeah. Love you guys as always. Bye.